Hi all, this is Yuva. In this video, I'm going to present my simplified midterm project implementation. We are given with three tasks in this project, where the first one is we need to deploy the model generated in Lab 5.4 into AWS SageMaker as an API endpoint. And the second task is to develop a Python client where it needs to take exe files and it needs to extract uh, PE features from it, and it needs to send those features to a API, and it needs to fetch the prediction from the API and display whether it's a malware or benign uh, based on the prediction. And the third task is uh, we need to test our client with malware files like the PE files provided in the Lab 5.4 data set, where we are going to take one malware file and one benign file from the test data set. Let's check out the code now. For this project implementation, I have created a SageMaker notebook instance where I have downloaded the lab 5.4 code. This is the training code. Let me open this. Yeah. Uh, in this code, uh, we are provided with all uh, complete training code, and we are going to extract four data points from this code, where the first one is this K1 most common engrams list, and the other three are going to be uh, one is the trained model, and the other two are imports featureizer and section names featureizer models. We are going to save this as a into joblib files and pickle files into our local. Later, we are going to use these files for the deployment and client side. Now, let's check the deployment code. In the deployment, initially we have developed a inference .py script. This is going to be utilized by the SageMaker to process the input we gave to the API. Uh, we have renamed we have named all the functions according to the SageMaker's supported formats like this model underscore fn. So it can identify these functions and send and retrieve data through these functions easily. Where the input is going to take input from our client side, and the predict function will take the received input from it, and it will send to this process input function, where we'll process the data received using uh, this import featureizer and section names featureizer, and later we stack the data and we'll send the process data again to the predict function. The predict function will send it to the model to predict outcome of the processed features, like and it will get a prediction at the end, and the prediction is sent out using this output underscore fn function in a JSON format. Uh, since SageMaker don't have the needed dependencies to run this code, we are mentioning the required libraries here. Uh, and this complete training and deployment is done using this scikit-learn version 1.2.1. The other versions are not matching. So we continued using this particular version throughout this deployment. Later, we are saving our models in proper particular paths where SageMaker can able to identify and run these. The deployment goes like we are importing all the needed libraries here. Later, we are setting up our connection with the SageMaker. We are creating a scikit-learn image URI for development. Later, we are uploading our model file, zip model file to the S3 bucket. In this one, in this step, we are creating a model for deployment. Later, we are configuring a endpoint uh, for our model. And the third step is we are creating the endpoint to deploy our model, and this particular code will monitor the uh, deployment process. It will for every 15 seconds it will trigger a creating message until it get deployed. When it is deployed, it will show a in service message and prints out all the configuration of our created endpoint. Using this particular code, I'm sending a test input data where I previously extracted using some local exe files I had. Uh, these are the features I have extracted from that exe file. I'm sending this particular input manually to the endpoint to test out like whether it's working or not. And since I have sent an benign file, uh, I got like the output as 0. If output as 1, it is a malware file. So our endpoint is deployed and it is working perfectly. Now let's check PE client. For PE client, these are the needed libraries we are going to use. Uh, After installing the libraries, I'm fetching a IP address from the Google Cloud Collab. Later, we are going to use this particular IPI. Here, this is going to be our invoke script or client-side script, where we going to uh, take exe files as input, uh, and we process that and we'll send to the API. This is going to be a web application. Uh, Yeah, I'm using this previously mentioned K1 most common engrams list here. Since we can't train every time, right? So I'm using the pre-trained data here. Let's write the our invoke Python script here. Now I have created the invoke script. Now let's start a web application using the Streamlit here. Our Streamlit application is running now. We can open it using this particular URL in new tab. Our web application is protected with a password, and this password is going to be the previous IP address we have extracted. Uh, Using this particular command, we can extract that password here. Let me input this one. Okay, yeah, our web application is running fine now. Let's upload some exe files and test out here. For this, I'm choosing to upload this 7-zip exe file. Oh, sorry, I need to update the uh, credentials here. I'm canceling the previously started code and rewriting this invoke Python script again, restarting it. Since I restarted the uh, a web application again, the URL will change. Let's upload exe file again. Um, okay. Yeah. Here you can see since it is not a it doesn't contain any malware. It we got a message like this is a safe file, benign file. So there is no issue. For the task three, we can we need to try out by uploading one malware file and one benign file from the provided PE files in the test data set. We can navigate to that one here. In the samples folder, we have the malware files and benign files. Let's randomly select uh, one application from this benign one. I'm choosing this one. I'm downloading it. Okay, let's upload that file now. Yeah, we got a benign message from the this one. This indicates our code is endpoint is working fine. Now let's try out this one with a malware sample PE file. Okay. Let me choose this one. I'm downloading it. This is not recommended since these files contain malware. Our system may not allow these files to download. Be sure with proper antivirus. And for demonstration, I'm keeping the file in my folder. Um, okay. My browser is not allowing me to download this file. Let me do one thing. Mm. I think a local backup of this training data set where I can uh, download this virus file. So I'm trying to drag and drop it to my local folder and upload it as soon as possible before my system delete that file. Okay, still, let me check. No file. Okay. Previously, I have imported a undetected virus file into my local. Actually, maybe we can use that particular file here. No, I can drag and drop things. Yeah, going to use this particular file here. Yeah. We got a malware message as a response since this particular application contains malware. Yeah, this shows our model is working completely fine, and it's and we have implemented like all of the three tasks mentioned in the simplified midterm project. if you have any doubts or for the source code or anything, please refer to my GitHub profile where this project is named as Simplified Midterm Project in it. Uh, that's it. Thank you.